The New York Yankees ended a two-game skid on Saturday with a victory over the Dodgers in L.A., and they're going to look to win the rubber game of the series on Sunday Night Baseball. Slugger Aaron Judge, he continues to be impressive for the Bronx Bombers, so let's talk some Yanks baseball with New York Post Yankees beat writer Greg Joyce, who joins us from L.A. Greg, are you still marveling of what we saw with Aaron Judge running into the wall to make a catch yesterday? I thought it was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's like he keeps on finding ways to one-up himself. He started this trip in Seattle with the game when he homered, and then he robbed the home run, reaching over the fence. And then yesterday he hit the home run. And then later in the game, in a more critical time than his catch in Seattle, he basically runs through the fence, busts open that fence. The chain link fence is probably pretty lucky that it was just that, and it wasn't a tougher wall, but obviously hangs onto the catch. He takes a lot of pride in his defense. He's said in the past that he hopes to win a Gold Glove someday. It seems like he's bound to win one of these years. Certainly had, a performance capable of that. So he seems to be on his way to maybe making a case for that. And obviously the power is still there. He's putting together another pretty spectacular season.
Yeah, no, he's been very impressive defensively, and like you said, he continues to one-up himself there. Now, he impresses with the bat on Saturday. He talked about how he made that other incredible catch. I got to ask this, is the 2023 version of the Yankees captain better than his MVP season in 2022?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to compare to a historic season like that, but he's given it a run for his money at the very least. Obviously, he missed 10 games on the IL, so he's kind of set himself back there a little bit in terms of like the home run chase. But, he's had, I think, 12 or 13 home runs since he came back from the IL over the last month alone. So, he's putting up the offensive numbers. He's doing it defensively, which he, like I said, he takes great pride in. So being an all-around player, he's really shown it day in and day out.
Yeah, he's really showing that day in and day out. You mentioned missing 10 games, could be probably ahead of that pace had he played those games. So we'll see in terms of the home run chase. Now, Yanks ace Gerrit Cole, he left Saturday's start due to cramping after 6 innings. He was pitching well before his exit. What's the latest on Cole, Greg, and is he expected to make his next start?
Yeah, from everything we heard yesterday, it seems like it was just a precautionary thing. He was trying to hydrate all day, and it just wasn't going away. But they seem to think it wasn't anything more than that, and that he'll be all right to make his next start. It was a pretty impressive start for Cole. Six innings of 1-run ball, probably one of his best starts since April. Didn't give up any home runs, which had been an issue for him in May after not giving up any in, I think, his first 7 starts of the year. So it was a pretty good outing for Cole, especially against the Dodgers lineup like that obviously we saw on Friday night what they can do against Luis Severino. So it's a pretty encouraging start for him, especially considering he was dealing with that cramping pretty much all game. But it sounds like he should be all right to make his next start.
All right, sounds like he should be good to make that next start. That's good news for Yankees fans. And after Sunday night's game, the Bronx Bombers, they return to the Bronx, where they will host the White Sox for 3 games starting on Tuesday, and then a 3-game weekend series with their arch rivals, the Red Sox. How do the Yankees continue their good play at home where they're 6 games above 500 right now?
Yeah, I mean, they've had a good recipe here lately with some pretty good pitching. Obviously, the offense, when Judge is going right, but they've also gotten some key contributions. Like, yesterday they got two two-run homers from Jake Bauers. They've had some other guys step up here lately too, so it's important that they get some of that supporting cast going. One thing to watch is that Nestor Cortez would be online to start on Tuesday against the White Sox, but it looks like they're either going to skip him. We don't know why yet. We'll hopefully find out a little bit more from Aaron Boone later today, but it looks like he won't pitch in that White Sox series. So Clark Schmidt is scheduled to go Tuesday and Luis Severino on Thursday. So right now they have a TBA for Wednesday, so that's something to watch here as we move forward.
All right. Keep your eye on that. What goes on with the pitching changes this coming week. That is Greg Joyce. He'll be all over it this week and all season as he is with the New York Yankees for the New York Post. Greg, enjoy the travels back to New York. We'll talk soon.